Team the Brave here, coming to you live once again, and today we are jumping back into Pokemon FireRed. But before we jump into that, how are y'all doing? How we doing? We got Anthony to Lars, and let's go speedrun, 1 week left. Yes, that is the goal. I want to see if I can finish FireRed before June. I want to finish it by May 30th. 30th, or do we have 31 days? We have 31 days. I want to finish it by the 30th. Okay. And I think we're getting pretty close to the end. We've had two major rocket battles, and we seem to have covered most of the towns on the map, so I think we're gearing up for the ending. At least of the main storyline. Zorilla says, "Hi Bean, hello, welcome to everybody here. Guys, touch the button, get them upwards thumbs. More viewers just means more friends. It does, but it's fine. If people want to lurk, let them lurk. It's fine." So I bet you're wondering why I don't have my usual hat on. That's because today I'm gonna be honest, today's been one of those days where every time I stand up, my head hurts. Can't imagine why. But yeah, so I don't have the usual hat on today because sometimes when I have it on for, the duration of a stream for 5 hours, it can start to press into my head and also make my head hurt. So we've just got that off for now, and you get to see my glorious 80s style mullet that's going on now. It's my hair has fully come back to my neck. So I don't need to worry about getting sunburnt on my neck for this week at least. But even without the hat, we still have our lovely little unicorn swoop going on here. I don't know. And also I rated Hot Topic because I was in the mood to just go to Hot Topic. And I saw the butterfly first, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. And then I saw it was Evanescence, and I'm like, which band is Evanescence? Which one are they? Because I'm going to be honest, I was a kid of the 2000s. I grew up listening to a lot of music, but I never got fully into it. And so I know that there's a band called Evanescence, and I know that there are multiple songs that could be Evanescence, but I'm like, I don't know which songs belong to which band. So I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, they're the Wake Me Up Inside guys. I know who they are. But yeah, I saw the butterfly first, and then I was like, well, I guess I'll listen to Evanescence for the rest of the day, just so in case somebody questions me, I can say, yes, I know who the band is. Fear I was not prepared for those weapons of mass destruction. Do you have a permit for those? Are you talking about these? Are you talking about these, perchance? God, my right arm is so much better than my left arm. Look at that. Also, shadows and lights do a lot to make it look more impressive than it is. Because this looks fine, but it's still pretty useless in terms of actually doing things. But it looks sick as hell. Left side, on the other hand, I don't even have the strength to pull it up into a muscle. My arm just shakes. This is from years of combing my 2-foot-long hair. That's where this came from. This is also my drawing arm. This is also my gaming hand. And left hand it's here for support. It's here for support. But also, yeah, the shoulders, my shoulders are coming in a bit nicer now. Coming in, I say, as if they're like plants that are blossoming. They're getting a bit more well developed because I'm using a wheelchair more frequently. So that's one thing they don't tell you about using a wheelchair, is that you get quite the arm workout going anywhere. The uphills, the downhills. You can't just ride the downhills. You gotta squeeze the wheels to make sure that you don't just fly off of a curb. You gotta have a lot of control in your arms and in your shoulders and in your back to be able to scoot around. At least at the speed that I do. Damn, they look nice. Definitely getting gains though. Yeah, look at that. I do just do this in the mirror quite a lot. I love looking at myself. I think I'm hot. And that's why I act the way I do. And I think more people should accept that they are hot and that they should flex in front of the mirror and admire themselves. I think more people should do it. It's quite fun. But speaking of gains, shall we head on into Pokemon FireRed and check in with our super strong, tough, buff team? Where's the button? Boop, there we go. But first, do we want to do a warm-up round of Pokemon Champions? Let's do a warm-up round of Champions. I also want to show off my, the team that I put together. Jesus! Also, I updated my little character. I gave her a summer outfit. And I put the hair back. I love how much she looks like me! Like, the style is so simple, but every time I see her, I'm like, that's me! That's what I imagine myself looking like as a Pokemon trainer! I love her, and I gave her little hard eyes. I spent a lot of points in the shop on that. Night and Lark says, hi Bean! Welcome, welcome! We are talking about my muscles. That's what we're doing. Just watched the trailer for Sunrise on the Reaping. Ooh, that's... Context clues are telling me that's Hunger Games. Ooh, was it good? Was it good? Did you enjoy? Was it one of those trailers that made you go, ooh, I can't wait to see this? Or was it a trailer that made you go, why'd they make this? Like the Toy Story 5 trailer. We don't need a Toy Story 5. What we do need is Laika Studios coming out with what's... Wildwood? Laika Studios dropped the trailer for Wildwood, and it looks incredible. I better see every single one of you in theaters for that. Because that's what you gotta do to keep stop motion art alive, is that you gotta show it through theater tickets. But I am so excited for Wildwood. That looks amazing. I also just love Laika Studios just kind of being the hermit of the animation studios, because you got like Disney, DreamWorks, all these other studios that are like churning out like 1 or 2 movies a year, and it's just movie after movie after movie after movie. The TV show, video game, toy line, merchandise, and they're just producing constantly, and then Laika Studios is just hiding in their little cave. And they just crawl out like every 5 years and present a beautiful stop-motion masterpiece. And people are like, oh my god, this is incredible! Laika. And Laika's already gone back into their hole. They just skitter away and just start making the next one. They just appear and they're like, here you go. I worked really hard on it. People are like, oh, this is amazing! Where'd you go? And they just disappear. And they go back into their hole. And I appreciate that for them. I also heard that like a big reason why the studio is able to like maintain itself like that without making something every year is because the Nike, it's either like CEO or founder, one of those. Basically, Mr. Nike's son was like, hey, I really like what you do. Here's as much money as you need forever and ever. So they're just constantly being funded by Nike Jr. Laika made this in a cave with a box of dolls. Exactly. And then they, like I said, they present it, and it's a masterpiece, and then they disappear and go make the next one. Box Trolls is still one of my favorites. Like the music, the aesthetic. That's kind of what I aim for whenever I try to make like a steampunk fantasy world. Is like Box Trolls. That sketchiness, the colors, the costumes, the weird machineries. That's my version of like a perfect like steampunk fantasy. Aesthetically, Box Trolls is like one of my favorites to look at. Dude, I haven't read the book yet, but I'm so excited. Oh wait, there's fireflies outside. Oh, by all means, go look at the fireflies. They're early, they usually don't show up until like mid-June. At least that's what they did on the East Coast. It might be different out here. I haven't seen any fireflies yet. Hopefully we have them out here. I was shocked to learn that, like, a bunch of places in the world don't have fireflies, and that when Americans would, like, explain them, people would be like, no, you're lying. You're lying. You do not have bugs that glow in the dark. And we're like, yeah, we do. But also on that, I just watched a documentary today featuring Sir David Attenborough called Life That Glows. And it was just all about animals that are bioluminescent, starting with fireflies, going into like the algae that light up when the waves hit the beach, and like all the deep sea fishes that use them as means of like attracting prey or escaping predators. And how there was a really cool segment on like how the scientists catch the deep sea fish so they can study them while keeping them safe without, you know, just making them explode by bringing them up to the surface. I heard a cat noise. It's the downside of leaving the lights off, so I can't see Felix when he's up to stuff. You better not be on the light table. I just heard my phone go off, but that's my phone. Oh well, anyways. But yeah, I was watching a documentary on bioluminescence, and they were showing how scientists capture deep sea fish and study them without hurting them by taking them out of their pressure, because these guys are designed to withstand the weight of the entire ocean pressing on them. And if you bring them up to the surface, well, it would be the same thing as sending a human into space without a spacesuit. Just, it wouldn't go well. I have the window open because it's hot, so you're gonna hear them a bit more. But the point that I'm getting to is that it was basically a mini vacuum. It was basically a mini vacuum, and it was kind of funny just seeing this like robotic arm come out from the side of the submarine and just and sit there. And then you get like this little glowing dragonfish wiggling up to it and checking it out, and then it just sucked it in like a little vacuum, and it kept it in its little tank. And then they looked at it, they studied it, and then they just spat it back out again. So it was like, this is a very delicate operation. The fish just disappeared. So that was how I entertained myself today. So while we're also getting down to the wire and trying to finish FireRed by the end of the week, a little bit of news here is that Stonevania, the Minecraft server I'm on, is also wrapping up its season 2 at the end of next week. So we're finishing FireRed, and we're finishing I'm finishing my western town over there. So while I'm in building mode and making the time lapses and stuff, I'm just pulling up whatever documentary I find, and it's like, David Attenborough, go! Or Legends of Evantris. That's what I go in between as my long form content to watch when I'm building stuff. So I will keep you updated with whatever cool documentaries I watch next. NetGamer, welcome, welcome! Back to what we were doing. Anyways, let me get distracted one more time before we fight. I hear my phone going off, and I don't want it to ding while I'm on camera. Probably my father. Oh, it's my mother. I will call you tomorrow, I promise. We're showing each other pictures of our plants. My bean plants have leaves on them now. They're only about like yay big, but the first one has started to sprout some leaves. It's growing very quickly. I planted 4 beans, 2 of them sprouted. One's about yay big and the other's about yay big. And like I said, the one has leaves on it, so I will keep you updated. I got... My cactus isn't doing much. I got stabbed by my cactus for the first time yesterday. I've had it for like 2 weeks and I finally got stabbed by it because I was reaching over it to grab another pot and I just scraped my hand across the top of it and holy shit. Ow! None of the spines went in, but it's... Ooh, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. And I'm like, you're doing what you evolved to do. Good job. There we go. Phone is silenced, just like when you're in a movie theater. When you go on stream, silence your cell phone. I gotta tell that to myself. I gotta leave for dinner. Don't get lost in a cave again. Oh, God. No promises. No promises. But anyways, warm-up time. Let's do a warm-up with a singular double battle. Mainly because I wanted to show you my team. I recreated, to the best of my ability, the team that we're currently playing with in FireRed. The thing is, for the doubles, you just pick 4 to go out, pair of 2 and a pair of 2. So the 2 on the bottom, Clefable, Frostless, they're just kind of there. I don't pick them. But as you can see, we got Venusaur, which I need to name to Petunia. We got Gyro. This one I named Mars, and Jolteon, which we need to name Penelope. So we have our FireRed team here in Champions. What do you mean it's interrupted? This keeps happening. This keeps happening. Quite frequently. The cactus needed the blood sacrifice. Yep, that's how they grow. There we go. Unfortunately, I think the 2 that we're missing... Actually... I think I do have a Beedrill, because I think the 2 that we're missing is Beedrill and a Graveler, but I don't think Graveler is available to pool. I don't have a Beedrill. Aw, man. I'll keep an eye out for him. So we can just add him to the bottom. Like I said, the last 2 in the lineup don't get fought with. But it'd be nice to have all of them just for the aesthetic. Let's do a warm-up lap. Once again, shake out our hands, crack the knuckles. And let's see how our FireRed team does over here. They've been doing pretty well, you know, compared to most battles that I've been a part of. Oh, they also have a Gyarados. There's our 4. They have a lot of Dragon, Flying, Steel, Ground, and then 1 Fire and Psychic. So it is a pretty tough looking team, but I think with our tricks we should be able to put up a fight at least. Come on. There we go. Takes a bit for the signal to go around the world. Look at me, look at me, look at those skinny arms. They don't compare. Gyarados and Dragonite? Well, what if I hit you with my own Gyarados? Petunia and Gyro. Leaf Storm you. And I will Ice Fang you. Oh, look at that, you're Mega Evolving. I have a nice move. Also, how is the volume? I turned it down ahead of time because I know that champions can be a little loud, but I don't want it to be too quiet. Ouch. Come on, Gyro, you buffed up so much that you're blocking the screen. Hell yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy! Just casually one-shotting a Dragonite, no big deal. And Leaf Storm on you. Halfway. Let's bring out Jolteon. Let's bring out Penelope. Can I do anything to you? That's a fire type, so I will switch to Jolt. And then Gyro, you will simply use your water. Gem. You gotta wait for the signal. There it goes. Ah, you swapped it out. It might still hit. There's our little baby. Come on, Gyro. There it goes. So now he'll disappear for this turn. And Jolteon, I just need you to last long enough to hit him. You avoided it, damn. Nope, Jolteon's dead. Poor little thing. Mars! Let's see what you can do. Oh, would you look at that? Let's try this. There we go. Mars is good. Disappear. I avoided it. Don't one-shot me. Good. Yeah. Back. And I will simply play rough. We're doing better. We're doing better than them. They have 2 knocked out and we have 3 still in. What was that? Ah. I found that it works better when in doubles when both of your guys just team up against one. Let's see if we can... I can super effective you, and then if I dive, I'll get out of the way of your Earthquake. Nope, you went first. Ouch! I was anticipating Gyro leaving before that happened. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Nope, Gyro's dead. You were supposed to leave before anything happened. It lasted a long time. He was in the red for quite a while. And he stayed put. It's just us against this little thing. Sorry, Venusaur. Sorry, Mars. And what if we both do it? If we both do it, it might be effective. As long as we don't accidentally kill each other. Never mind. God, we were doing so good, and now this little armor root is gonna take out everyone else. I spoke too soon. I should have had more faith. Good boy, Mars. Good boy. Yeah! At the last second. You got that at the last second. You were holding on by like 5 points. Heck yeah, I think that is a good omen for the rest of our FireRed run. So let's take that energy and jump on in and see what's in store for us today. So last we left off, we took care of Celadon. We took care of Lavender Town. We need to fight the Celadon Gym, which is psychic types. And then after that, I think we go around the outside. Let me just pull up the map. Let me just pull up the map. There we go. Previously in Selfco, we took on Kaz, and then we took on Giovanni, and won handily. We departed and made it to the next destination. Team Rocket's gone, it's safe to go out again. Maxi Sand, welcome, welcome! Can't wait for Champions to release on mobile so I can kick some ass. It's not on mobile yet? Damn, man. Oh, I sold some items. Okay. It is really fun. I've heard people, you know, complaining, as they usually do when a Pokemon game comes out, and they're like, oh, this is the worst Pokemon game ever. And I'm like, I don't care, I'm having fun. It scratches that itch in the brain of me just wanting to arrange my toys in terms of like arranging the teams. Where it's like, I'm gonna make a team that is made of all of the dinosaurs. Now I'm gonna make a team that's all of the pink ones. I'm gonna make a team that's all of the dark types. It's just, I love just putting them into teams and sorting them in their little categories. Friendly gets a mobile port in June. Ooh, a few more days. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Like I said, I've been enjoying it immensely so far. That's my before bed game. It was previously Animal Crossing, then it was Stardew Valley. Now I'm like, I'm going to play Champions before I go to sleep. Okay. So we took care of Celadon. We went to Saffron and took care of the tower. No, we need to take care of the Saffron Gym. And then, as Vermilion, we've been to Vermilion. We've been to Lavender. So I think after we take care of the Saffron Gym, we're gonna head over here and we're gonna head down that path. That path I've already been down because while I was on one of my level up walks, I just went through and fought all of the fishermen who were along the coast there. So that way is clear. So we can just walk down here and then see what adventures await along this route, because that's where I stopped. Because I did all the trainer battles, and then there was a sign saying like this way to Shadow Bridge or something. And I'm like, okay, that looks like a story point. I'll stop here. So we gotta hit the gym, and then we'll go for a walk on the beach, and then we'll see what's over here. Sound like a plan? I think so. I think so. How are the Pokemons? Everybody's doing good. I leveled Penelope up to 39. So she's almost at 40. Diorite is almost at 40. So we're gonna fight with both of them to get them all in the 40 range. There you go. I just love competitive games. I think I'll get really addicted. It is easy to get addicted to. It's also, Bean, I left you an Instagram message a few days ago. Oh, that's right. I need to open up Instagram to check that. Thank you. I will try to remember to do that tonight. Let me turn the sound up now, because now we're out of champions. I think about 10 is a good volume. Now, I need to turn it up a little bit. Once again, let me know how that is. Is it too loud, too soft? I did also edit these videos yesterday, because like I said, this week I'm going to be building in Minecraft and trying to finish this, so I wanted to do my video editing yesterday. And I've got 2 more Pokemon videos coming out this week, and that'll be this whole adventure that we went on last time. So we took care of the... So it wasn't a fighting gym, that was a dojo. The gym is over here. Leader Sabrina, Master of Psychic Pokemon. Alright, well, no sense in waiting. So with Psychic stuff, I have no idea, what's strong and what's weak. I know they're strong against fighting. So this is just gonna be a trial and error fight. There's our sunglasses guy. We missed him at Erica's gym. Gotta go now. See you, Bean. Hope you have a good stream. Also, love the art on your thumbnails. They're really cool. Thank you! Dark and Ghost are strong on Psychic. Okay, we have neither. And Bug. Oh, no. I have a singular level 20 Bug, but he's staying here as my flying type for when we unlock fast travel. And also, I didn't want to get rid of him. But he's kind of sitting there at level 20. I didn't level him up with the rest of them. How does fire work? How does fire work? You can use the human brains are afraid of ghosts, bugs, and the dark. Ah! That's how I remember it. Got it. I need to write down like an actual chart. Fire is neutral. Okay. Well, we're at level 40, so... we'll see if just sheer firepower and earthquakes will defeat them. I don't know why it feels weird, whoops, with how responsive you actually are with our, external messages. Well, that's because I don't have Instagram on my phone. I don't have Instagram on my phone. I have it as in I'm logged in, but I just took it off the homepage because otherwise I would waste hours on it. So I gotta remember to, like, re-download it and then open it back up to see the messages. I've returned. Are we lost yet? Not yet, but we're about to face a Psychic gym. Psychic is strong against fighting and poison, so Petunia will be in danger. Gengar. Danger. Okay, so we won't bring in Petunia. Hi, sunglasses guy. Yo, champ of the making. Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against it. They'll get destroyed before they can even aim a punch. Thank you. Leader Sabrina, winning trainer Kaz. Oh. I guess it makes sense if Silphco is the place that, like, invented these things, that the gym in the same city would use them. I think this is gonna be the entire stream. There goes Team Rocket. Sabrina's young, but she's a highly skilled leader. You won't reach her easily. Well. Oh god, and we can't, if we need to heal, we can't just run out the door. Cameron would like to battle. Send out Slowpoke. Okay, so trial and error. Let's see what... Oh, wait! Penelope has a bug-type move! I love it when the bar goes down slowly. And now she's level 40! Look at my girl. Look at my girl. Another Slowpoke! Oh, whatever will I do? Whatever shall I do? Shockwave? Is Slowpoke psychic or water? Because I've seen it as both. 699 points. So, bro, no. I will not change. It's both. Okay. Shockwave. Ah, almost. Confusion. No! How about just a quick attack, Bandit? Come on, Penelope, you're better than that. Ah, oh, damn it. One more. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself. No! Use disable, but it failed, so we can just quick attack you one more time. Don't hit yourself. There you go. Got 1,000 points out of that. Down and out. Do you give any hints? There used to be 2 Pokemon gyms in Saffron. The Fighting Dojo next door lost its gym status, though. We simply creamed them when we decided to have just one gym. Ah. So that makes sense. They were like, oh, we have too many types and not enough cities. We'll just make them a dojo, not an actual gym. Time to heal. Oh, am I glad I bought like 50 of these. Spritz. Almost all the way. Which one did we come in on? I think that was bottom right. So go that way. Hello? Does our unseen power scare you? No. Johan! Johan, send out Kadabra. Alright, so this is just psychic and no water attached. So let's see what Shockwave does. Not bad. About to use Slowpoke again. Change? No. Shockwave, but I need to keep an eye on it, otherwise I'm gonna run out. Mr. Mime! No. His sprite here looks cuter than the 3D sprites. Like, those eyes look a little bit more appealing. I think his 3D form is spooky. Shockwave. Oh, I should have put a Mr. Mime on my Evantris team. I called it Chuckles. It's all in the eyes and expressions. Yeah. Well, let me hit you with a bug type move. There we go. $900 points. About to use Kadabra. No. Let's use Pin Missile on you. Oh, come on. Couldn't have hit him one more. Jerk. What if I did that again? What if I hit you again? There you go. Yeah, a lot of Pokemon in the shift to 3D got a real bad RBF. Or just RMF, resting model face. Yeah. Good level 41. Look at her go. I never foresaw this. I was just about to make a joke of that. Psychic Pokemon fear only ghosts and bugs. Top left again. I'm guessing that's Sabrina underneath me. Right there. Hi. You understand, don't you? That power alone isn't enough to win in the world of Pokemon. Funny thing about that is that I'm level 41. Tyrone. And I think a Pin Missile. One more. There we go. That took a while. It took a while. So that poor thing just had to stand there and get stabbed, just like I got stabbed by my cactus. Kadabra. Okay, no. Again, I gotta make sure I don't wear out all of my moves, because I'm gonna need them for when I fight Sabrina herself. Ah! Holding on by, like, 2 points. Roleplay. Oh. Quick attack. There we go. I do like the quick attacks for when they only have, like, 2 left. And you don't want to waste a special move. I don't believe this. Yeah, sheer force won, man. Sorry to tell ya. Sabrina just wiped out the Karate Master next door. Aw. Top left. Okay, so... bottom left. You're new. Okay. Saffron Pokemon Gym is famous for training psychics. You want to see Sabrina, don't you? I can tell. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. That's slow, bro, so we're gonna shockwave it. And... ooh, almost. Almost. Amnesia? What was that about? Pin Missile. Come on. One more time, please. There we go. $1,000 points. Ah. You want to meet Sabrina, don't you? Said the supposed medium in the building meant to facilitate meeting Sabrina. Yeah. It's like, why else do people come in here? I'm going to switch out Penelope for Diorite, because I'm curious how Earthquake does. I've already forgotten What am I supposed to do? That's right, I used telepathy to read your mind. Well, read this! Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Oh! Hi! Pokemon take on the appearance of their trainers. Your Pokemon must be tough, then. You better believe it! You better believe it! Stacy! Ah, we're back to ghost types. Rocks were effective against ghosts, right? What one was it? Water Pulse. I used Water Pulse last time against them. The rocks seem to do pretty well, though. There you go, level 40. Good girl. Good girl. Your speed is absolute ass, but you have good defense to make up for it. I knew it! Can you give me directions? I have much to learn still. I must master Psychic and teach it to my Pokemon. Can you master how to get around the building? Dang it! Hi! Sabrina's far younger than I, but she has earned my respect. Good, good. I can't wait to meet her! If I can get there! This is just as bad as Surge's garbage cans. Ghastly, really? Rock slide. Fuse ray. Oh no. Rock slide. Destiny bind. Come on, Diorite. Come on. No! Gyro, come here. How about your little sister? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Nightshade. Ooh, that's poisonous. And there it goes. There it goes. About to use Haunter change? Nope. Hello, welcome, welcome! We are trying to get to Sabrina. We've got ghosts in the way. Confused right now! Stop! He's already confused enough. No! He's too strong, he'll kill himself. One more water pulse, come on. Hurt yourself. Come on, man. Oh, we might lose Gyro. He's holding on. This isn't a Nuzlocke, but we're treating it as such. Saturn, help out your big brother. Flame Wheel! Kill this thing once and for all! There we go. Not good enough. Almost, you almost had me. You got this, I say as someone who hasn't played Pokemon. Thank you. It's pretty simple. You run into the trainers, and then they send out their Pokemon. You send out your Pokemon, and the strongest fighter wins. It's just WWE fighting with animals. But I gotta heal my babies. Super Potion. Alright, take that. Super Potion. Use it again. We will use the power of the hearts to become strong! Hit Diorites. Ready to go. Super potion for Gyro. It's gonna take a few to get him up to full health. Like I said, I'm glad I bought like 50 of those. And boop. So they're good, and why not? Let's use one more on Penelope. Okay, we're ready to go. Can you give me directions? In a battle of equals, the one with the stronger will wins. If you wish to beat Sabrina, focus and will yourself to victory. I will! Wink. How do I get there? Bam! Bam! There goes Team Rocket again. Like I said, I have the window open because it's hot, so you're gonna hear cars outside. Have I fought you yet? Nope. Okay, I'm going somewhere. I'm meeting new trainers, which is good. That means I'm going in the right direction. Pokemon shall battle and it'll be glorious. Tasha. Those weak little thing is what gave us trouble last time, so Rock Slide. Don't. What are you doing? Just throwing, like, tomato plant stems at me? There. That's what you get. If a ghost appears, simply throw a rock at it. Let's use another Ghastly. No. Yippee! Another battle! That's basically what these streams can be titled. Confused right now! Just use your fists! Oh, sorry, you don't have any. You're just an orb. You're just an orb. You don't even have fists. Ow! Just punched myself in my confusion. Alright, if you punch yourself and knock yourself out... There you go, good girl. Or glass tank. Change? Yeah. Saturn, come here. For a second, the rocks kind of look like nuggets. They do. I just realized Graveler looks like a kidney stone. I mean, what if you passed a kidney stone and it was just a tiny little Geodude? That'd be messed up. Flame Wheel. There we go, that's better. Hit them before they have a chance to pull any kind of trick on you. I lost after all. After all, it didn't even matter. How do I get to your leader? How do I get to your leader? Top right? Have I fought you? Yes, okay. Bottom right. Nope. Top right. Are you new? Okay, I fought you. Bottom left. Top right. Bottom right. Bottom right. Bottom left. Top left. Top left. Top left again. Top right. Bottom left. Bottom right. Bottom left. Bottom left. Yay! I really hope that you're Sabrina. I had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic powers since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I'll show you my powers. Yes! There's the gym leader theme music. Let's go! And once again, I have her card in TCG, and she's annoying as heck when she gets pulled on you. Because it makes your main Pokemon swap out with one of your other Pokemon. So if you've got a main card up front, and somebody else pulls Sabrina, then you gotta take your card out and swap it out with another card that isn't ready yet. So screw you, Sabrina. Rock Slide. You foresaw an attack. Did you foresee this rock in your face? No, I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. And I did that with like 16 health points. About to send out a mime. Here, let's send in Penelope. Let's send in Penelope. Your shirt's really cool. Thank you. I got it at Hot Topic. Because where else are you gonna get Evanescence? I saw the butterfly first, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. And then I saw Evanescence. So I'm like, oh, cool. Pin missile. Come on, girl. You better hit him the full 5. Nope. Twice. Twice. What if I just shockwaved you? Ah, didn't do much. Barrier. Ouch. Ugh. Let's have you do one more pin missile. Use the potion. That's it. I'm pulling out Saturn. I'm just hitting you with a fireball after this. Crit. Super effective. Hit twice. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm hitting you with a fireball. You want to heal 200 points? Fireball. Oh, come on. Yeah, we don't have any actual like type advantages here. Come on. No, you're almost fainting. Let's try Gyro. I will not let a Mr. Mime be my downfall! How about that? How about that? Baton pass? Uh-oh. A bug! Oh, now this is where we could have used... Oh, wait, a dark move. I forgot I had that. What do you mean that didn't do anything? That's a dark move. What does Dragon do? It didn't do anything. Hydro Pump? Venomoth is bug and poison. Yeah, this is where we need Saturn, but Saturn's almost dead. Cute bug. It is cute. Too bad it's dead now. Also, hi, Mystic Wolf. Welcome, welcome. About to send out Mr. Mime again. Will you change? No. Hydro Pump. There! Take that, you stupid little mime. Alakazam! Change? No, I think we'll take this one. I think we'll take this one. Oh, look at that old man. He's got 2 spoons now. Let's try Bite again. Let's try Bite. Nope, Gyro's down. I don't want to use Petunia. But she might be the only one strong enough to do that. He's level 43. Shockwave. Come on, girl. Good. I forgot that this isn't Champions, that I can heal in the middle of a fight. I have the potions. Nope, Penelope's down too. But he's only got a few points left. Wow, these guys are doing a number on our team. Let's send out Petunia. And just a simple cut should end it. Yep, there we go. She just waltzes in with full health and takes the killing blow. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. God, you telling me that you weren't trying on that one? Oh boy, that's the first gym where I didn't just one-shot everything in front of me. It's the first one that was actually a challenge. I'd take my hat off to you, but my hat is already off. Victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. We got 4,000 bucks for winning. Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. I'm kind of stuck on level 40 right now, but... Please, take this TM with you. What is it? Psychic power isn't something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power, people just don't realize it. So I'm gonna assume that that TM was for the move Psychic. Sweet. Now how do I get out of here? TM is Calm Mind. It makes the Pokemon concentrate to raise both special attack and defense. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I'm gonna go limp to the Pokemon Center now if I can get out. If I can get out. Oh, this one? Yay! I'm leaving. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! That's the store, I don't need to buy stuff. We are gonna buy some more potions before we leave. Where's Pokemon Center? Where's Pokemon Center? I'm coming. Oh, God! I ain't never setting foot in there again. Thank you, ma'am. It was the closest fight so far, yeah. Congrats on surviving the maze. When in doubt, just run. Just run, you'll get there eventually. Good lord. Let's go restock our potions! That's right, he only sells the one that go up to 200. But I don't need the... How much are those? Are they worth it? They're $1,000. They're $1,000. And I guess I can afford it, but... let's just buy some more. There we go. And I think that's it. Do you have anything to say? Extra repel. Anyways. Ooh, I see what we're talking about. Neon Odyssey. Should I or should I not do the questionable expense of pre-ordering the hardcovers of Neon Odyssey? Aw, man. I need to see how much they are, but even if I could just buy one of them, it would be worth it for the art and to just read about all the different classes and types that you can do. For those who don't know, Neon Odyssey is... oh, it's $165 for the whole set. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. The D&D book I have is, that one was $50 for like a single hardcover. That one hurt. Oof. But yeah, for those who don't know, Neon Odyssey is a D&D edition that's coming out that's made by Legends of Avantris. And you've probably seen their shorts around. They're the ones with like Gideon, Torbeck, Chuckles the Clown. But when they're not doing Whose Line Is It Anyways level Dungeons & Dragons improv, they actually create their own D&D... what's it called? It's not adventures. Editions? But like, they make the books and have lists of like the characters, the classes, the weapons, adventures that you can go on as like one-shots, story pieces. They get people together to make the art. Campaign settings, yeah, that's the word. So they make and publish their own books, and they've recently come out with a sci-fi setting for D&D called Neon Odyssey, and it is epic. Because you think of... They also did Crooked Moon. So they did Crooked Moon previously, which is like heavy in like the folk horror and really over the garden wall vibe. And then this one that they came out with now is a sci-fi setting that's kind of... how do we take the fantasy of regular Dungeons & Dragons with like wizards and elves and magic spells and dragons, and how do you spin that to be for a science fiction setting? And they're like, well, let's just combine all of our favorite science fiction things together and give it the aesthetics of like the 1970s to the 2000s and just cover it in neon and gorgeous artwork. And so you've got elements of like, of course, Star Trek, Transformers, Star Wars, Treasure Planet, Back to the Future, just any kind of sci-fi setting you could think of. You could play as a video game character. If you wanted, you now have the tools to like make Sonic and Pac-Man as playable Dungeons & Dragons characters. They've got like a whole land of Arcadia, which is like a Feywild setting, but it's where video game characters can come to life. So you could be racing bandits on the Rainbow Road if you want. It's awesome. It's awesome. And the trailer for it is a fully animated, like 5-minute music video, which again is gorgeous. So if you want to see it, just go on YouTube, type in Neon Odyssey, and just watch the animated trailer. It's epic. I've been listening to the song all week, and it's all real people. Real art, real people, hired to do real things and make something really epic. So, like I said, I want to buy the books just for the artwork, because it's really pretty. Like I said, I'm not at the D&D level to run a campaign yet and be a dungeon master, but if one of my many DM friends wants to set it up, I'd certainly let them borrow the books to set up the campaign. Again, I definitely want to get them just for the artwork, because it is really gorgeous. Anyways, off to... where are we going? We gotta go straight and then Lavender Town, and then down, and then across. Okay. I'd love to watch you DM a game someday. I feel like story-wise I could, but when it comes to D&D itself, I don't have... I feel like I don't have enough knowledge of the mechanics to be a reliable DM. I'd be a reliable narrator, but if someone's like, oh, I have the Crusher feat combined with the Orc Rage battle, if I have an axe as my weapon, will that do double damage? I'd be like, fuck if I know. I don't know what that means. I've played druids for the past 5 campaigns I was in. So I don't have the knowledge to be a DM, but I think I make a pretty good player. I want to bring back my guy Monty. Someday I want to make an animated bit of him. He was the first character I ever played as, so I kind of played into it where I'm like, okay, I don't know anything about the game, I don't know how this works, this is my first time sitting down, so I'm just gonna make a character that's dumb as shit. So then if I mess up, it's in character. I'm not going to play a wizard who's supposed to know everything about the lands when I don't know anything about the lands. So I just made a character who's just absolutely dumb as a brick. His name was Monty the Python, and he was a druid who could turn into pythons. He ran a tea shop, but he also specialized in making poisons. He couldn't read, he couldn't write, he couldn't count. So all of his teas and all of his poisons got put into identical jars that were unlabeled, and they all went in the same bag. So throughout the game, anytime I gave somebody a beverage, the DM would then have to flip a coin to see if I killed them. And I took out like 3 NPCs that way, and just, oh my god, the antics of Monty and the rest of the crew were so freaking funny. I definitely want to animate them someday. Because you had Monty the Python, you had Krusk Stone Grasp. Which one was... God, wait, now I'm trying to remember their names. It's been a while. Because there were 2 orcs. Yeah, Krusk Stone Grasp was an orc wizard who wore nothing but a loincloth, and he had a very tiny wizard hat, and he cast spells by flexing. And all he did was cast shield. And then Zadok, that was his name. We had Zadok, who was another orc, who had full suit of knight's armor, and his weapon was the sword in the stone. He didn't take the sword out of the stone, he just picked the whole thing up and used it as his weapon. Zadok was played by probably the player who was like the smartest about the game, so every hit he managed to add the numbers in such a way that Zadok always hit like a 20 or above. So Zadok was the one who actually did the fighting. And then you had Jeremy Checkbook, who is a combination elf and halfling. So he just ended up being a very short elf, who was our bard, and he constantly played the banjo. He was also the team accountant for any money that we came across. And between the 4 of them, let's just say Chuckles would have had competition. So that was my first campaign. And to this day, I'll still bring Monty out occasionally as an NPC. Like, there were a few times in college where a friend was like setting up a campaign and I didn't have time to be part of it like fully. But I'm like, I'd still love to like sit at the table and like hang out for a session. I can bring in Monty and just be a salesperson who shows up as an NPC. And they were down for it. So I made a little chart of like all of these random beverages that Monty would have, and Monty would just show up in the town as a shopkeeper, and the players of the campaign could go up to him and roll the dice to see what beverage they got. And the thing is, because they're unlabeled, you don't know what it does until you drink it. But I made designs for each of the bottles to give you clues as to what it was. So some of them, it was like in the shape of a dragon's mouth. And it's like, oh, that has something to do with fire. Yeah, it makes you spit fire for the next 5 minutes. There was one that was shaped with butterfly wings. It's like, oh, that when you drink it, that one gives you the ability to levitate. This one is shaped like a popcorn bucket. It's literally just popcorn butter. You just drank popcorn butter. Some of them were like potions of harming, and it's like, oops, you take 6 damage. Another one, potion of strength. You now cannot roll under a 10 for the next hour of the session. So that was really fun, just to be the NPC who shows up for a session, to give them stuff that they can use for the for the next few weeks. That was fun. So like I said, I still have Monty in the back of my mind as an NPC that I could pull out. I might even throw him in SS Hermit as a background character when they stop for shore leave. So I realized when I finally shared drawings of him, you'll see that there's a big overlap between the way I draw Monty and the way I draw Scar. Because I realized, because I was drawing Monty first, but then when I started drawing Scar, I'm like, oh, I'm just drawing Monty again, but with different hair. He's got the same big eyes, same build, same nose, kind of the same expressions. I'm like, oops, I drew Monty again. I really want to play D&D someday, just you describing it makes me jealous. It is super fun. If you want to join in a campaign, your local comic book shop, if you have one in town, is a good spot to look, because sometimes the shop itself will run like one-shots, and it's a good chance to just sit down and play a game, and potentially get roped into a longer form one. And there's usually people there who are ready to help you fill out the sheets and walk you through it. So yeah, any kind of like bookstore, comic book shop, any kind of like nerdy area, they'll have information on where to find a campaign to join in. Look for the nerd hotspots. Exactly. Or libraries. A lot of times, libraries will host them as well, because that's just the spot where teenagers hang out. So libraries, comic book shops, anywhere nerds might gather. That's a good spot to start. Our comic book shop does them like once a month, but I think the person who runs them hasn't been able to be there for a while, so I've been missing that for the past few months. So, someday I'll join back in. The latest character I have is Florence Voltura, who's a halfling plague doctor, and like me, she uses the arm crutches, but her arm crutches are actually rifles in disguise. So her spell roster is nothing but healing spells, and her weapons are just 2 giant rifles. I love her. Because I usually end up accidentally playing the healer. So, and I realized that throughout multiple campaigns, I'm like, man, I suck at the fighting math, but I am pretty good at being a healer. So I just leaned into it and made a fully, like, actual doctor character. Axolotl, welcome. I've had bad luck with D&D campaigns in the past, and I think it's because I need to find nerdier friends. It can be hit or miss. And sometimes you will find, like, horror stories where, like, the DMs are like, I control your every move. Or you'll have players that just aren't into it, or players who are just using it as an excuse to vent their own assholeness through a character, and it's like, it can be hit or miss. But when you find a good group, it can be really fun. It might take a bit, but it can be really funny and really fun. Just understand that when you watch stuff on YouTube with like Legends of Evantris or like Roll20, anything like that, those guys, they play D&D for a living. They study it like you'd study for a PhD. Yeah, so when you watch stuff on YouTube, those players can get away with a lot more because the DMs are prepared. But if you're just sitting down with somebody who's opening up the book for the first time, don't pull off Chuckles level shenanigans. Be nice. Be nice to the other players and be nice to your DM. Act appropriately for whatever experience level you're working with. If you've got a DM who's been doing it for 20 years, by all means be like, I want to play a bat that stabs people. But if you're sitting down with a DM who's like, again, opened up the book last week, they're not gonna know what to do with that. No one's gonna know what to do with that. So, again, work accordingly with the players at the table, and remember that at the end of the day, it is a game of community. It's a game of all of you telling a story together, and no one person is supposed to be the main character. And the DM has to remember that their job is to help you tell the story, not control you. So when you find a group that understands that, that's when it clicks. But alas, we must continue on to Lavender Town. God, she gave me the badge that makes you go up to level 70, but I'm still at level 40, so now I feel like I need to do a bit more grinding. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And down we go. Okay, so again, this is the route that I did off camera, just for leveling up. Hi! There's a lookout spot upstairs. The view's magnificent. And that's the way where if you came in through the bottom, you'd see your first glance of Lavender Town. That way. My voice is getting a little worn out. There we go. Did somebody give me the move to go across the water? Cut, flash, focus bind, calm punch, roar, bullet seed, taunt, giga drain, frustration, return, psychic, reflect, torment, attract, thief, snatch. Oh, well, while we're here, let's hand this one off. It would be an HM, so not yet. Ah, dang it. Like I said, while we're here, let's give Giga Drain to Petunia. Wait. Move's called Surf? Not yet. Okay, I couldn't remember if somebody handed it to me or not. So we're just gonna replace Leech Seed with Giga Drain. Well, I just realized with Neon Odyssey coming out and all of their different types and stats and their ability to translate video game stuff into D&D, you could possibly run a Pokemon D&D session. But what am I supposed to do with the Helix fossil? It was a big deal when we got it, but I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything with it. Oh well, I'll just keep holding it. There's some cool Pokemon campaigns online. Ooh. Look into that. Which one of you was saying you wanted to join in? To join in on a campaign. Who builds a pier like this? Who builds a water pier like this? Look at that, look at that. See, those two are on a date, we fought them. Sport fishing area. Did I go all the way down here yet? Oh yeah, there's fishermen in there. This is where the Snorlax was sleeping. So if we go this way... This road takes us back to Vermilion and Diglett's cave. But we've already been there, so we're going to turn around. So now we're gonna head down here. Who builds a whole boardwalk exclusively over the whole coast? Yeah! A lot of the Pokemon infrastructure just doesn't make any sense. I think we stopped in here and this guy gave us a fishing rod. Which I'm not gonna use. I'm here to fight, not fish. I fought you. I fought you. This is a good level up spot. This is just grass you can walk back and forth in. Fought you. I fought you. Yeah, and now this is where I stopped. So from here on out, it's all brand new. Route 13, north to Silence Bridge. That's the name of it, not Shadow Bridge. Oh god, it's another maze. It's another maze! Who builds these places? Who does that? Jeez. I indicate how you'd find a group willing to do that, but I'd be willing to bet most people who are into Pokemon are also into D&D. Yeah, there tends to be a pretty big overlap of cool fantasy animals. But yeah, a Pokemon D&D campaign would actually work really well, because it follows the same, like... That's a statistic. What's that? I got a headache. I'm forgetting my words left and right tonight. Schematic. It follows the same pattern of a D&D game, where you meet up with a group, and you go off on an adventure, walking along the path, getting into battles along said path, meeting mini-bosses, collecting bits and bits of the story as you go, ultimately leading to a final boss battle. And as you go, you level up through battles and get stronger and stronger, and you accumulate better weapons, better items, more spells, more things you can do. So... the only difference is dice or no dice. So yeah, a Pokemon campaign would actually work really well in D&D. And then I'm sure you can make, like, stat blocks for... Yeah, you could just translate the Pokemon stat blocks directly into a D&D, like, monster manual sheet. Like, you know, now I'm thinking about it, like... you could do that very easily. And then instead of you, the player, having the spells and weapons, it's your animal that you throw out. And they have all the spells and weapons. Pikachu, here's a gun, go! Here's a flintlock! And then I guess your character could have weapons, but it would mostly be based on the Pokemon themselves. Yeah, you could translate that very easily. I mean, we need a place for us nerds to congregate while also not meeting new people. They're scary. No, because here's the thing, is that the new people that you're trying to meet are also nerds who are afraid of you. That's kind of what I figured out in college, is that, like, oh, I'm surrounded by shy people. If I want to get a conversation going, or if I want to join in on fun things, I have to be the one to say, hey, I'm not scary. And then the shy person opens up to you, even though I myself am quite shy. I may not look it, but I force myself to be an extrovert, because that's more fun. It's like, god damn it, I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna sit down and say, oh, I don't wanna, people are scary. It's like, no, you're missing out on a really cool experience if you do that. So do it even if you're scared. But I am scary, unfortunately? No, well then you gotta show that you're not. Show that you're not. Wear a goofy sweater. Wear a funny hat. That's the thing that I try to do in real life. Like I said, if I'm going to like a comic book store or a spot where I know that there's gonna be other shy folks, I put on like my streamer outfits, my birthday clown outfits, as I call them, where it's just pinks and stripes, polka dots and sparkles, and it's like, I'm not someone to be scared of. Talk to me. Talk to me. Even if it's just going, your outfit's funny. There's a conversation. Like the opposite of poison dart frogs, where the colors are meant to say, stay away from me. If you go out and you wear like bright colors, that's letting other shy people know, ah, you're good to be around. You're also 5'1". Yeah, but literally, if you're scared of like intimidating people, just like I said, wear a funny shirt. Wear a funny hat. Find a goofy looking pair of sunglasses and put them on. Anything to help the other shy folks realize, ah, this is a good person to be around. Thank you, Bean. I'll take this as a sign to wear my bluey high tops moo. Exactly. Wear the bluey high tops. People love them. Every time I go out and I wear like I said, one of my streamer outfits where it's just like all pink or funky shoes or high socks or a weird hat or something, there is that little bit of self-consciousness, especially, you know, as a woman sometimes wearing short skirts and stuff. I'm like, is someone gonna yell at me for this? But no. Usually, I get little kids and I get old ladies coming up to me and going, oh my god, I love your outfit. And it just, me existing wearing pink makes them happy, and I love that. So it just, what's the I think it's a David Bowie quote, where it's just be so unapologetically yourself that you make other people feel comfortable to be themselves. And that's what we gotta do. We just gotta spread the color, spread the weirdness, wear the bluey high tops, wear the funny hat. You're not gonna get yelled at, and if you do, well, that person's a joyless leech. Why would you listen to a joyless leech? Just keep going and wear your funny stuff, and you'll make someone else laugh. My hair is blue and green for that exact reason. Exactly. Like I said, it keeps people away who you want to keep away, and it attracts people who you want to attract. But yeah, just no matter where you go, if you're going out to D&D, if you're trying to go out in the community and find friends, the key to all of it, just be yourself. Just be yourself. There you go. Yeah, just be genuine. Just be genuine. That's all it takes. I don't want to go through a maze. I don't want to go through a maze. My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance. Gwen would like to battle. Oh, thank God, we're back down to Pidgeys. We're back down to Pidgeys. Level 27 Pidgeys. Rock slide. There we go. About to use a Meowth. No. Rock slide. Pidgey, no. And smack. This is so refreshing after this gym battle. A walk in the park. Now I am kind of wondering, was I supposed to go here first? Nope. Because this is quite the level drop. Rock slide. going. You totally won. Yeah, I'm at level 40. Oh, look at how close Diorite is to leveling up. Now I will fight you. Oh, there's the end. Wow, your badges are too cool. Have I got all the badges, or is there one more? Or was that the last one? Poliwag. Look at that stupid little thing. Kill it. Ah, it's holding on. Rockside. The worst roadblock for a video game protagonist is an obstacle you could easily climb over. Diorite, you absolute potato! Come here, Penelope. Blast this thing off the face of the earth. Just for its sheer audacity of trying to pick a fight with us. Blast this one off the face of the earth, too. There. Get out of my way before I blast you off the earth, too. Oh. You dare? Sure, I'll play with you, sweetie. She don't know what she's getting into. La 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 la. La 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 la. You're still asleep! Idiot! Who do we want to level up? Let's keep scooting Petunia up. I still want Petunia to be the strongest. Stab. You missed! I gave you an accuracy! I gave you an accuracy to cut down on that! There! About to use Pikachu? Change? No. It's Pikachu! Let's try Giga Drain. Sucked the life out of you. Rattata, nope. Just cut again. Old Pokemon games give me the warm fuzzies. Yeah, the pixel art is they're charming. They're charming. Like I said, I'm playing them for the first time and they're giving me the warm fuzzies. Actually, X and Y probably count as old now. That scares me. 13 years. Ooh. You little beast! Wonder which is stronger, male or female Pokemon? It depends on how you train them. Do you want to battle some Pokemon with me? I guess. Shayla! I knew it, Shayla. Last I checked, she has a baby now. It is weird where I'm at the age where my high school friends are starting to, like, have kids. And I'm just over here playing Diorite's still asleep. Fine, I'll use an awakening. Where is it? Why are you down here? There. I wish it was alphabetical order. There you go. Oof! That was a grass move. We're gonna swap you out for Petunia. One singular point of damage, and you knocked yourself out. Can you sort your bag in this game? I don't remember. I don't know. Good again. It hurt itself in its confusion. And there we go. Change? No. Nice. It's over already. Well, now you're blocking the way. Now... They're blocking the way now! Oh boy, let's put Petunia up front. Where she belongs. Is there anything over here? Ooh. This is a long road. I always go with bird Pokemon. I've dedicated myself to them. Well, I hate to break it to ya. Bird Keeper Robert, like the battle. Pidgey, what are we gonna do? Got. There we go. Yoda, nope. Got. Just turned my own volume down by doing that. Accuracy fell. Her aim is already garbage. Come on. Head up. Okay. That was so disrespectful. Bite him! There you go. Disrespect me with Hurricane, will you? Spearow? No, let's just keep Gyro here. Let's keep Gyro here for a bit. Eeny, meeny. Let's just go with the regular Water Pulse. Let's just go with Water Pulse. There we go. Nope. Ooh, I forgot they looked like that. Water Pulse. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, life be going fast for no reason. Within the span of 2 months, my friends graduated college, got married, and are now about to have a child. Ooh. Well, that just sounds like they were pretty eager. That just sounds like they wanted to get a move on. But yeah, there's a lot of people that life happens at the pace that you want it to happen sometimes. In terms of your own life. You could get married at 80. You could get married at 21. It's all up to whatever your heart wants. You can have a house full of kids. You can have a house full of cats. You can have a house full of plants. You can have whatever you want. There's no, as much as it may seem like we're forced to, there's no rule book. There's no guidebook saying you have to do this. You have to do this way, and you must do this by the time you're 30, and then you have to do this by the time you're 40. You can do things whenever the hell you want. Why won't my life slow the hell down? Well, there's the external life and there's the internal life. In terms of, like, decisions. Of, like, do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? That's up to you. You don't have to do that by the time you're 30 or 40 or whenever. You can go back to college when you're 50 and get a completely new career. Harrison Ford didn't become Indiana Jones until he was 40. He was a carpenter beforehand. Oh, you select to switch items in the items window. Yeah, externally, things do seem to be moving pretty fast, but just remember that you're in control of what buttons you press. I didn't get my driver's license until, like, a few months before I graduated college. Hinata had hers in high school. So there's no one correct way to go about doing things, and there's no one correct speed. You go as fast or as slow as you want. Aries, welcome, welcome! Good morning. I'm not going to lose, not when the wind's blowing my way. As soon as he said that, the fan turned around and started blowing on me. Perry! A bird keeper? Perry the bird keeper? He said... Like I said, this is such a nice change of pace compared to the gym. We're back in our element of just one-shotting small animals. Another Pidgey. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Level up! Learn growth, no. Sorry, girl. Have to use a spear out? Nope. God, this guy's got 5 birds. God. Excuse me. Another sparrow! No. Or just point farming. Nice. The wind turned! Oh no. I guess I'll fly home. Oh, we're gonna learn how to fly soon. Buck Bumble, you're gonna be useful again. Yeah, my friends graduated, got engaged, found out she was pregnant, moved their wedding to the next month because they want to try to be traditional, then moved like 5 hours away from home, and now they're having a child in a couple of months, and the baby shower is actually this week. Oh, boy! Like I said, it sounds like they're in a hurry. If that's the speed that they want to go, and by all means, good luck to them. It's just weird opening up Snapchat and seeing the girls who I would like sit next to in high school math being like, my little one's 2 years old today. I'm like, well, damn. I wish you well. Felix is enough of a 3-year-old as it is. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I'll beat the shit out of you. Biker Jared. Go Petunia. I forget, what does Razor Leaf do against poisons? Grass against poison. Not very effective. Okay, but I'm still level 40, so... we will simply... drain. Just sip sip. Another coughing. Giga drain. It's not effective, but it works. Don't lower her accuracy. She already can't aim. You missed. But you missed. Razor Leaf. There you go. Another coughing! Come on! Halfway. Ouch. Cut. There we go. Deck, stripped gears. Get lost. I am. At 14, okay, that changed. Huh? 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 Ah! More birds! Do we want to stick with Petunia, or do we want to bring someone else out to get some points? Mitch! Let's bring in Saturn. I actually think an Ember is enough. I don't think we need to pull out the full Flame Wheel. Yep. Nope. Let's just keep rotisserie-ing these guys. Rotisserie-ing. I don't know if there's a good way to turn that into a verb. Let's keep turning these guys into rotisseries. There we go. That's what my writing process looks like. Bonk. Another bird! Oh, almost. You're a strong one. Ember. The only one I wouldn't recommend bringing out is Buck Bumble, because at about the same level as all these birds, he will die. Yeah, Buck Bumble is kind of just staying there as our flight ticket for when we unlock the ability to fly from town to town. He's just gonna pick us up and just hover his wings and just... I imagine it's a little bit different from the birds picking you up to, like, a bee picking you up. Because the birds, they can be all epic and then swoop down and grab you on their talons and swoosh, pick you up and take you away. But then for Beedrill, it's like, it's more like a helicopter. Just... He can't hold you with his hands because he's got like the drills on his hands, so he's just gotta use like the other two legs. Can't hear anything because the wings are just going. They have TMs on sale at the Celadon department store. Okay. I was just there. What are you, an advertiser? Razor. That was another thing of one of the documentaries I was watching today was about disrespectful. Huh. You get a full flame wheel for that. There. No. Yeah, one of the documentaries I was watching today was about the coral reefs, and specifically about this group that were documenting the reefs and like how they've changed and died over the years. And the main guy, whose idea it was to like start setting up cameras down below for documentation purposes, had previously worked in advertising, and it was really cool to see how even though he got into like conservation and stuff because that's what he found more interesting than advertising, and he wanted to get out of the corporate world, how as soon as he stepped into the world of conservation efforts, all of his advertising knowledge actually helped him because he's working alongside these scientists, and of course they're doing the science and they're the ones bringing up the numbers of like, hey, the reefs are dying because of such and such reasons. And in his mind, he's like, we need to package this in a way that the average person can understand and get behind the message of why this is so important. And like immediately, so even though he wanted to get out of the business world, his businessman brain was like, we need to advertise this in a way that the average person will understand what we're talking about, so we can get their support to care about the reefs to help protect them. And lo and behold, it worked, and that's where he came in with the idea of like documenting the reefs and like showing before and after pictures and basically making like a Google Earth of the coral reefs where you can go in and virtually walk around them and see the difference. Like, this is what it looked like 5 years ago, this is what it looks like now, and this is the reason why. And I don't know, it was just really cool to see like a skill that you wouldn't think fitting in with, you know, like biology and conservation, something like advertising. And it's like, oh, you actually need people like that on the team, again, to get the word out, because you can sit in a lab and come up with results all day. If the general public doesn't understand or know about it, you're not going to get much help for purposes like that. So it was just really cool seeing like how different skills have different effects, even if they're in like a field of work that you wouldn't expect to find them in. So I just thought that was cool. Kill the bird. Speaking of conservation. Some points. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, Felix. Felix is at his food bowl. Back. Ah, cow bummer. Hey. Why are there so many of these? Have you taught your bird Pokemon to fly? I don't have a bird. But I have a bee. I have a bee. Marlon! Marlon! That's the guy from Stardew Valley. He gives you the swords and stuff. It's dead. Duo. Ooh. Let's swap out for Saturn. I get that it's supposed to just be like beady black eyes, but that looks a little bit spooky. Not gonna lie. Those eyes look a little spooky. Kill it with fire. A bird? Nope. Flame belt. Nice. Oh, Felix is fun. Can't see him. There's your eyes. There you are. Are you falling asleep? It's okay. You can fall asleep. It's okay. He's sitting on his little chair, but the thing is the chair is black, he's black, so and the lights are off, so all I can see are his eyes, and I just saw him doing the kitten. I think he's about to fall asleep. Newt! Yes! Duo does look like a Newt. It's got one Newt for each head. Just Newt. Shot down in flames. Yep. Hey. So I'm gonna assume that we're about to get the ability to fly. Just gonna walk past that guy. I'm gonna walk past you too. Where am I? Okay, so we made it through this stretch, and now we're down here. And if we go straight, we will reach Fuchsia City. I think that's where we'll end. I don't want to talk to any of these guys. There we go. Nope. 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 Nope! Aw, dang it, there's something... I'll walk back here and do these as level up battles later. I just want to get to the city. Howdy. Are you the kid who's working on a Pokédex? Professor Oak's aide came by here. Oh! Hi. If your Pokédex has complete data of 50 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. You entrusted me with the EXP share for you. I'm curious to see how many. How many? You've caught only 22! Where am I supposed to find 50? I've been walking through the grass as much as possible. And I just keep coming across rats and snakes and birds! Looks like a small island on the horizon. Oh, it's the Tomodachi Life Island out there! Is there anything in the plants? Gotta check the plants. You have to catch them. No, I think it's, because I definitely haven't caught 22 Pokemon. You just need to see them in this version. Because I think in my box I've only got like 6. Plus the ones on the team. There we go, Fuchsia City. Hi! The Safari Zone has a zoo in front of the entrance. Out back is the Safari game for catching Pokemon. That might be a good spot to find more. Fuchsia City, behold, it's passion pink. It's a pink town! Ah, this is cute. And Pokemon Center. Evolutions count as different entries as well. Aha. How do I... I would like to access. Thank you. There we go. Not that we took any damage, but we will refill our abilities. Oh, wait, I want to talk to them. Back in, back in. Working on a Pokédex, visit the Safari Zone. All sorts of rare Pokemon breed there. Can't become a good trainer with just one strong Pokemon, but raising many Pokemon evenly is no easy task either. Oh boy. They have to be caught? Ah! This is a narrow trail west of Radiant City. Goes to the Pokemon League. The HQ governs all trainers. Okay. Oh boy. What type of gym is this? Koga. The Poisonous Ninja Master. Ooh. Ooh. I think we can handle that. I think we can handle that. Look at the Lapras! That's right, that's where I was getting confused with Surf. I don't have Surf, but at the end of Sylph Tower, somebody in the tower gave me a Lapras, so we have a Lapras in the box that we can use to cross bits of water. That's what I was thinking of. So we do have a Lapras, and we named it Lapis. Where's Sarah? I said I'd meet her here. Aw. Did we run into a Sarah previously? I don't know, she might have been one of the NPCs who are stuck over there, man. Oh, this is the zoo, look at them. Chansey, catching one is up to chance. Voltorb. That's adorable. Oh, is that it for the zoo? Oh, there's more. Ooh. Kangaskhan. I love the little baby. I love the little baby inside. What are you? Oh. Kabuto. An extremely rare Pokemon that was regenerated from a fossil. I like the from the top. It just kind of looks like a potato. Tell me that's not just a potato right there. I never cared much for Koga, but his theme in Masters EX is fire. Ooh. Hi, Lapras. The King of the Seas. Ooh. So it seems like next time we will be attempting the Safari game. But I think that's where we will leave Pokemon FireRed for tonight. So it's going on 10 o'clock for me. But before we head out, do you want to do a few more rounds of Champions? I think so. I think so. But we did it as a warm-up, and now we'll do it as a cooldown. So let's see what luck we have in this ring. That's loud! I know you have an epic guitar intro, but you're loud as shit! There we go. I love my little character. I love her so much. Oh, we can meet a new lineup. Let's see who we get. Pam pam para. Pam para. Victory bell. Oh, I tried to cover my ears by putting my hands over my headphones, and you ended up just pressing them further in. Okay, let's see. We don't have Victory Bell yet. Hatterene. Look at that. Spooky. Machamp. Zoroark. I don't have that one yet. That would be a good Torbeck for my Evantris lineup. It's a Cremmy? Yeah, it's a Cremmy! This is one where, when I first saw the design, I was like, that could've used a few more drafts on the drawing board, but I've warmed up to him. I think he's cute. Now that one's going in my big scary monsters pile. I think Crocodile is more Cremmy. Yeah, I don't have a Crocodile yet. I have Cremmy as a Feraligatr, and then Gideon's a Incineroar. And then Gricko is the Decidueye, even though visually Decidueye looks a bit more like Frost with the green hood. I needed a grass type. I needed a small goblin-looking grass type. And then I have Frost as an Espeon, as a, psychic cat thing. If I find more fitting ones, I'll add them. Like, this one's Twig. But I think this is a good Torbeck. Crooked Moon Cremmy, yeah. There we go. There's our Torbeck. I think Incineroar as Gideon is perfect. That one's not changing. Pokemon Fire and Water, yeah. Let's switch over to our Evantris team. I love them. Hi, Felix. Uh-oh. He might be up to something. No, he's just moving beds. Good boy, he's using the cat bed. He's using the cat bed. He never uses the cat bed. He's making biscuits on the cat bed. I'm so proud of him. This is the one that we have as Torbeck for now. Who are we up against? Oh boy. Let's see how the Evantris squad does tonight. Again, you gotta play them as doubles. If you put them in single battles, they don't do very well. You gotta pair them up. Gideon. I don't want to hit Crane. I don't want to kill him right out the gate. Oh, its name is Godzilla. And we're both gonna team up on one opponent at a time, instead of one taking one and one taking the other. I think it works a little bit better that way. Also, I like Feraligatr, but I'm gonna be honest, that Mega's a little stupid looking. Maybe there's a story behind the big plastic looking head, but it looks like a toy. Ah, you both use Protect, you assholes. You said you've been updating the TLSS Hermit playlist. Yes, I added a bunch more songs. I found Cody Fry made an album called The Unlikely Mariner. And I'm like, well, all of those songs are going in there into my steampunk sailing themed playlist. Let's try this again. And then I added more songs for what's in my mind the season 7 section to go with Grian, because previously I didn't have much for him. But now that I've thought of his story a bit more, I've added more music to go with it. Repost soon. Bonk. Aw, it's holding on by 1. But that's what Kirby's for. No, wait, that's what Gideon's for. Take him out. That's what I said, you gotta have 2 team up on 1. Oh, and he just one-shotted me. Goodbye, Kremmy. Frost or Gricko? Let's go with Frost. Oh, Typhlosion. Of course you're bringing the fire one after I lose my water type. Let me just Earthquake everybody, and I'm sorry, Frost. Let's both team up on Typhlosion. Dang it! Just wasted 2 moves. We'll still hit Garchomp. And Frost. Wow! Typhlosion will kill Frost. Gricko, you're the last one standing. Gricko, help, you're at full health. All we can hope is that they miss their attacks. Gricko's pulled it off before. Nope. Oh, Ash. They do operate pretty similarly to the Legends of Evantris crew when they get in a fight. There have been multiple times throughout the sessions where nearly all of them have gone down. But we will simply get up and try again. Get ready to battle Dank! Oh no! Is that a pink Heracross? Oh, they got a squad of shinies! It's adorable. I love fighting shinies. Makes it feel like you're hunting for a rare animal. Come on. I hear you. Oh, the other cat's in his basket. Good, they're both curled up sleeping. Alright, look at that shiny hair crust. Aww. I need it. I need it! I need it for my collection. But I'll settle with killing it. Nothing's effective. We will both fight Heracross. Come on. Ow! Gideon avoided it. Good. Nice. Nice. A good old 1-2 punch. See who it is? Shiny Gyarados. We're going to get rid of Gideon. We're gonna see if Facade does anything. So I don't want him getting hit by the water. Aw, mega shiny Gyarados. Come on, man, that's just flexing. That's just flexing at this point. Yep, doesn't affect Rico. You weren't expecting me to switch him now, were ya? Oh, Krabby's holding on. Don't get taken out by the poison. Ooh, that was good. That was good. No, he's dead. Goodbye, Krabby. Come here, Frost. Let's see what you can do with your mind powers. Sweep. And I'll start to aim for Arbok. Arbuckle. John Arbuckle. If I ever catch one, that's what I'm naming it. Dark against Psychic. We just learned that one today. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, that's what you get for taking out my friend. Now the water type's gone, we can bring back Gideon. Come on, man. He's at full health, so that should be good. Delphox. There we go. She's Fire and Ghost. Fire and something. Uh-oh. I think that the protect spell should only be effective for one hit. Sorry, Gricko, I almost killed you. That's it, that's it. Put some points back. Fire and Psychic. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You can do this. You can do this. You've pulled this off before. Nope, here goes dead. Gideon, you're the last one standing. Gideon, please. Okay, they're both down to half. I think an Earthquake on both of them should do the trick. Come on, man. That was fire. You shouldn't have taken that much damage from that. Nope, he's dead. We lost to Dank. The absolute disrespect. I do wish that we had something like in Pokemon TCG Pocket, where at the end of every match you can essentially give them a good game dap up with a little button, and then they get like a little shop card if you do that. So I wish we had a good game handshake. That'd be fun. Let's try again! This might be the last one of the night, unless we win. Protect has an increasing chance to fail if you use it twice in a row or more. So at most you can protect every other turn with 100% accuracy, but it also has very low PP. I just thought about it, if you get a Mr. Mime and call him Chuckles, you've got to get him with telepathy so Gideon can't accidentally kill him. That would be funny. God, a Mr. Mime would be perfect for Chuckles. Put him in battle with him. Gideon! I'm here. I always wanted to go into taxidermy. My father wanted me to pursue the art of clowning. Blaze Kick on the plant. Grab it. Superpower on Lucario. Kill them both. Yeah, his Mega Form kind of stinks. Bonk. One shot. Now Gideon. One shot, very nice. Now this is my kind of battle. This is my kind of fight. What do we got? Sylveon, cute. Frostlass, we are going to Blaze Kick you again. And we are going to... I don't have anything effective against... Oh well, I'll use that on the Frostlass as well. Skin, I'm sorry to keep scratching at my face. I've got dry skin on my nose. I'm trying not to pick at it on camera, but the urge is just too strong. Oof. Halfway. This poor little thing's the last one standing. I'm sorry, little one. GG. Crisis averted, I thought they were gonna Mega Frost last and sweep. I still had Blaze Kick. A Blaze Kick can still take down a Mega Frost last in one hit. There we go. Like I said, that's my kind of battle. It depends on who you're up against. Don't forget, drink your waters. Drink your waters. It's getting late. Suck around. Hydrate before bed so that you don't wake up in the middle of the night. And then if you need to get up early, drink a lot of water so that you have to pee at 4 o'clock. And just like that, you're awake. Oh, what we got? We can take him. We can take him. Torbeck and Twigsy aren't trained, so it's not like I'm bringing them in. They're just kind of there as the last two on the team. Giddy old man. Oh, those freckles are cute. I love the little one. I love the little whipped cream thing. I forget her name, but she's so tiny. He's so small. How creamy. Just so freaking tiny. Now that's one that I'd like as a plushie. That'd be cute. But I don't have much. It's one of those ones that makes you feel bad for hitting it. That won't stop me though. Tailwind. What's that gonna do? Aw. Like I said, it makes you feel bad for hitting it. Not that bad. And Whimsicott's dead. As Kermie just blocks the entire screen. Iron Head on the Creamy. Okay, not much I can do here. Let's bring in Gricko. Gojira, welcome, welcome. I've been summoned by the champions. Nice. So this is our wind down after playing some Pokemon FireRed. So far we lost one, we won one. The bell tolls! I wasn't paying attention, what happened? Oh, Gideon's dead. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Frost, get in here. I feel like Trubbish would be a good Wygor. Ah, dang it. Bullet Seed, come on. Yeah, Garbodor would be great. And we're both dead. Wow. That is a very strong Primarina you got there. Kirby's still alive. He's a water type. So let's see if he stands a better chance. Not effective, not effective, has no effect. Aqua Tail. It's just beat up the dollop of whipped cream. That's what it is, it's a dollop. I'm not even mad. That is a very impressive Primarina you've got there. GG. Let's try again. If they lose again, we'll switch over to the FireRed team of Petunia and Gyro. Honestly, it's thanks to Alcremie that Primarina did that much damage. I figured with it having a helping hand doubles the output power of your partner Pokemon. Wow. It helps to have a dollop. I want to use an Alcremie now. That's something that I would put on like my personal team. I just realized how odd it is that there's no poison type rat Pokemon. Ooh. Because you've got Raticate, whatever the one is with the big teeth. I'd be surprised if they couldn't use poison moves. But that would be an interesting one to see. Blaze Kick, Frostlass. Grab it. We are taking that thing out before it can do that. Call it Daisy? I was gonna call it Dollop. Full name, Dollopa Whipped Cream. There we go, it's Mega versus Mega. My eyeliner versus your eyeliner. Ah, Gideon's dead. Yep. Kirby avoided it. Good. He's like, you killed my husband! I will destroy you for that. That's good. Grass. Ooh. We're just both aiming at the Frostlass. Damn it! Raichu. Let's see what Poltergeist does. Ooh! Nice. I love it when that happens, when they swap it out and you kill it anyways. Almost halfway. Greninja needs to recharge. Good. Bring out that Frostlass again. Oh, Tezagachomp. While he's recharging, I will Bullet Seed. And I will Facade. Facade. Don't one-shot. Almost. He's holding on. Holding on. Nope, never mind. There he goes. Oh, come on. Can't actual Greco channel spirits? Yeah, that's where I was thinking the ghost type moves fit him very well. Yes. Actually, we're gonna go back to Frost. Power Gem, and then Cremy, you're gonna Facade him. Don't one shot. Ow! And now Garchomp's out. Stupid thing holding on by 1 point. She's back. It's just Krabby. It's just Krabby. Oh god, look at my character suffering. I'm like, I can't watch. Oh, he's dead. Ah! Oh boy. Greninja keeps killing me in TCG as well. So whenever one shows up, I'm like, ah, great, it's this guy again. Let's try again. I would like to end on a win. Not on a whim, but on a win. Here, crack my back. Ouch. Frost Ass again. Oh, that's the starting team. That's when you first get it. When you first get champions, that's the team they give you. So either this person's new here, or they just really like that team. Greer. We are going to swing you. And we're gonna hit you as well. So we're both aiming for the Frostlass to try to get her out of here. Good. Ice doesn't do much against fire. Good. And a one shot. Beautiful. Take her out before she has a chance to do any damage. Ouch. I know Frost is effective against Garchomp because he's got Psychic. But we're gonna just take out the Whimsicott. We're gonna Facade you. Don't kill us. Oh, Kirby's holding on. We need to go before the Garchomp. Hurry up, hurry up. Good, good. That'll do it. And one shot. Good. Who's the last one? Sorry if you're new here. Welcome to the game. What about an Iron Head against this thing? I love Absol. I love Absol's design. They're just so cool looking. They're just a freaky little dog. He's dead. That's the team you get if you pick Absol. Yeah, that's the one I got when I first logged in. Absol's great. Yeah, in terms of design, it's one of the coolest looking ones I've seen. It's just a freaky looking dog. Well, now that we won, we can't stop here. Can't stop here. Love its Mega too. Ooh, I haven't seen its Mega yet, actually. Ooh. I'll put one on a team eventually. Piece of advice, I'd desperately give is to change Gideon's ability to intimidate. Blaze Kick can probably be replaced with Flare Blitz too, maybe. Ooh. Isn't Flare Blitz... Because I don't want the one that damages you with recoil. But Intimidate would do well. Is that a shiny pelican? Quispy. I fought Quispy before. Hey, I recognize you. Hi. Yeah, that's Quispy. What's up, dude? Oh boy, it's raining and those are two water types, so I'm just gonna swap out Kitty Hit right now. Oh, you're not, none of these are effective either. Oh well. I will superpower the washing machine. Come on, Greco, give me something useful. A little bit. Fantastic, I just pulled a muscle in my neck. Just by speaking. Oh. What was that? Not effective. Oh boy. Priscilla. Aww. I love that. Time to fuck up Priscilla. Super effective. Yes. So we're both gonna aim for Priscilla. There's very few times where Flare Blitz recoil. Problematic, but the drawback is still there. Wolfie VGC has a whole video about why Incineroar is the best Pokemon of all time, and that's a major point. Aha! I mean, just from fighting with him here, I love it. It turns blue! That's cute as hell! Please don't one-shot me. Crummy's dead. I'll still never get over the irony of my entire dinosaur team being wiped out by Draco Meteor. Like, oh sure, use the meteors on the dinosaur, very creative. Oh, that didn't do much. Frosty! Frosty! Please have something useful! There we go, now I can use that. Power Word Scrunch. Good. Good. Come on. Yes! Yes! We got one. We got one. Come on. Who's still left? Everybody. Okay. Still washing machine looking thing. I'll hit you as well. And I will power gem you. They're both holding on very well. Unlike Priscilla. There you go. There you go. Good, Greco. Good. That's what we like to see. I think it's just the pelican left. GG, Quispy. GG. I'm surprised that Decidueye lived. How tanky is that bird? I don't know, man. Greco has held on and won matches by 1 point before without the focus sash. So I don't know what... Off the top of my head, I don't know what combo I put in his stats, but... it's working! As long as he doesn't get one-shotted by a wall of fire, he's usually the one to make the killing blow. One more. One more battle. One more battle. I mean, we're on a roll. We're on a roll. We have to. We have to. I see water. I see ice. I see grass. I see Mamoswine, my other favorite. Yeah, somebody earlier asked me who my favorite Pokemon was. As of right now, Gyarados. And that's just because from game to game, Gyro the Gyarados is like the one Pokemon that's like followed me from Pokemon Go to TCG to Diamond to Fire Red. So Gyro's been like the one that I keep picking up again and again. But I also love Mamoswine because I love mammoths. And I love Mareeps because it's just a silly looking sheep. It's really cute. I forgot we have an unsettled score. Yeah, that's right. For those who weren't there, Kujira and I did a Pokemon battle, a champions battle, over on their stream, but it ended in the middle of the fight because the game had to update, so we never got to see who won. So yes, we do have a rematch. Ready? You won one and I won one. I mean, if you have your Switch and you want to fire it up now, I can find you. We can settle this. Ouch! Oh, there we go. Yeah, settle it right now. You go get your stuff ready. I'll finish this fight, and then we'll square off. James, welcome. Mamoswine is one of my faves. I know, I love him. I love him. Also, I like Swinub as well. I like the whole line. The Swinub to Mamoswine. The Swinub just looks like a little piece of candy. It looks like a seized candy that you get out of like a Valentine's Day box. And then it turns into that. I love it. One of my sleeping with stuffed animals is a stuffed mammoth that I got from the Lavera Tar Pits when we went and visited. His name is Wolfred. I'm taking out that Mamoswine. BC, you're just a straight battle? I think just a straight battle. Get him! Gideon avoided it. Ouch, but Crummy and his poor alligator ears couldn't handle it. Anthony says, I love myself Joltik and Galvantula. That's right, you like the spiders. Ready whenever your battle's over. Alright. Am I finding your code, or are you finding my code? Let's go EV on EV violence. Gyarados the Festive. Okay, I gotta focus. Gideon, that's a water type, so you're getting swapped out with Draco. Frost, power, word, scrunch. I'll set up the rooms, you can hop right in. Alrighty. You will send me the code. Hi, Felix. Ouch. There we go. I heard a cat noise that for a second sounded like the beginnings of a hairball. I got worried. Power word scrunch. See, look at her holding on. Ouch. I love Sylveon's little battle poses. Twirls and then poof. Yeah, get him. Take that sea monster down. Singles or doubles? Doubles! You can't separate them. You think they're doing poorly now. Okay, let's see what we can do against the Sylvia. She can only kill one of us. Sorry, it's a he. He can only kill one of us. Aries is heading to school for my geography exam. Wish me luck. Good luck! Good luck, you'll absolutely destroy it, just like I'm about to destroy this Sylveon. Crunch. There you go. You got this! Good luck! You defeated Star. Now that was a good win. Win streak bonus, we're moving up! This is like the most I've actually progressed in a single session. Look at that, look at that. I made it to Great Ball Rank 1. That's new. We gotta quit. There we go. Ooh, somebody's asking me how much for a commission. Oh, I remember who that is. It's always tricky on Discord when people change their names and their profile pictures, and then they'll like message me again, and I'm like, I don't know who you are. And then I gotta scroll up and be like, oh, you're the person I was talking to about that. There we go. I almost started using the computer mouse. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Battle. Private battle. That's not online, it's private battle. Enter a room ID. And I will simply turn that off for a second. Remind me to turn it back on if I don't. Not me almost saying the code out loud as I type it in after that. There we go. Kujira, I'm coming for you. Do you want a rematch with the dinosaur team? Do whatever you want. We'll start with the dinosaurs, because that's the one I was fighting you with last time, and you wanted to see them. And then we'll switch over to Evantris. There we go. We have the same hair. We'll start with the dinosaurs as promised. Okay, so you have Sneasel. Like, of course you have Sneasel. Is that a shiny Frostlass? Cool. Let's go with Dave, Jerry, and Buster and Ike. There you go. I wanted to rearrange them so that their names would actually line up with the ones that I send out. So you have Ben and Jerry, Mike and Ike, Dave and Buster. Look at me, I look so cool! And it has a special mark you get on your birthday. Ah, go Dave and Jerry! My Jurassic team! Oh, would you look at that. Are you gonna... There we go. I have a feeling it's gonna come down to speed. Ouch! Ah! Dude, I hate Sneasler. Yeah, I can't bring myself to fight with it because it's beaten me up so many times. I just automatically hate it when I see it. The Fury and the Knight. Oh, I love your names. Ouch! Wow. Let's see what Buster and Ike do. Wait, you got kicked? Uh-oh. That's weird. If you got kicked, it's not disconnecting you on this side. Uh-oh. I just want to get a hit in. I just want to get a hit in. You're back? Okay. We ball. Look at that little thing with its boots with the fur. Oh wait, that's my move. I'm sorry. I was waiting for you. Oops. Oh, I may have just accidentally killed Buster. The chef! I've never seen that one before until Champions. Come on, Buster. Nice. started to goop at the bottom. Well, I just Code Buster. Almost. I want all of these dinosaur guys as little action figures, so I can line them up on my desk. I want each and every one of them. The Queen! The chosen one. Here comes the Mega. And Buster's out. Of the teams I've put together, these guys are definitely the weakest, but I still love them. It's all rocks. It's all rocks. Let's see what Ike can do in these final moments. Three times. I thought I hit Bullet Seed. Oh, that's Rock Blast. Well, if nobody's next to me. Earthquake. And he's gone. Down he goes. They're dinosaurs. What were you expecting them to do? Survive? So that's the rematch with the dinosaurs. Now let's see how you do against Evantris. Let's see how you do against the Evantris crew. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. GG, gotta shake hands, gotta shake hands. Like I said, I wish there was a handshake button on here like there was in TCG Pocket. Gideon! Come here. Fighting in poison. What sneeze they're weak to? Bean, I sleep. I must work in the morning. Good night. Good night. I'll probably just do a few more battles here. Like I said, I was gonna do like 1 or 2 battles just to wind down after FireRed, but you can't just do 2 battles of champions. You just can't. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. And you two again. And Gideon and Krabby. Knock you out. And knock you out. I was wondering, for Frostless, does Frostless actually have a body, or is that just like an appendage coming down? Because her arms are up here. So does the body actually serve the purpose of a body, or is it just kind of more like a tail that looks like a false body? Curious. I'm not sure, honestly. Ian flinched. Come on, man. Attack, of course. I gave Gideon the little powder bag that makes it like 10% more likely for opponents to miss you. I love that little powder bag. Ouch, there he goes. I love his feint, though, that wrestling fall over. Just fun. That wasn't super effective. I'm writing that down. Frost. That was quite the effect of Truffleberry. Let's see what the Greco does. Ouch! He dies, that's what he does. Ooh. Nope, not enough. Ah, you little baby. You little baby. It just gives matcha. There's still a chance. The battle's not over until it's over. Rage powder. Now it's over. GG! Frostlass admirer. Handshake, handshake. There you go, there you go. Now, I think this will be the last one. I want to use the FireRed team of Petunia, Gyro. In this one, it's Mars and Penelope. I still need to give them their proper names. And the last two are just placeholders. Because I don't have a Beedrill or a Graveler to complete my actual FireRed team. Oh, the Greninja. I said this before, but I love Palafin. I love Palafin's gimmick of you have to put it back in the Pokeball and then send it back out for it to change forms. I think that's really cute. Also, Arculegion, just being a transformer that lays down into a bridge and shoots you, is sick as hell. So look at that, 3 waters and a plant. So, let's see. I'll take some of yours. I'll take you as well. Here's my Mega Boy. He's cool looking, but I prefer regular. I prefer regular Gyarados. Who's it gonna be? Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Maybe just sip that. Do you have a team for every weather? That'd be cute. Hey. Hurricane on grass. She's still here. There you go. Watching the cats. Laddie, don't steal his food. Laddie. You back up now. Good boy, good boy. You walked up. The whole reason I have Felix's bowl out here is because the other cat keeps stealing it, so I need to watch him. He just bonked me on the head. There's Palafin. I love that. He's so cartoony. Fuck you're just saying to me. The Greninja, shiny Greninja. I have an electric type. I forgot that I have a Jolteon and I'm versing a team full of water types. Completely slipped my mind. Look at that superhero dolphin. I think they go very well as like a hero-anti-hero pairing. Like look at them visually. They go together, like you'd see them in the same comic book. And now he's upset. Hey! should get this game once this term is over. It's affordable. It was only like $7 on the shop, so it's not like a, you know, your usual $60 Nintendo game. And I think earlier someone in chat said that it's being ported to mobile in June. I wasn't paying attention. I blinked and my team's dead. Whoops. It's completely free, but there are paid options. That's right. The one that I saw in the eShop said $7, so that's the one I got. He sent him back out just as I came back. I forgot the Gyarados wasn't dead. There we go. Who do I want to hit? You, and I'll hit you as well. Ow! Dang it. I wanted to see what the Leaf Storm would do. Guess I'll send out my fire type. Oh, would you look at that? Come on, boy. Come on, boy, you can do this. Nope, you're dead. I was hoping I could outrun at least one of you. Fantastic. GG's, handshake, handshake. And I think, as it is past 11 o'clock for me, that will have to be it for tonight. But it was an absolute delight battling you, Kajira. We must do it again sometime. Ugh. Out we go. Like I said, I will be playing Pokemon FireRed all week this week. Not every day, but we'll see what I'm in the mood for. We'll see what I can do, because I want to try to finish it this week. I want to try to get to the end. I want to try to get to the finale before June. Indubitably, you're quite fun to battle, and so are you. I love seeing your teams. I love learning. I love learning from the experts. Watch me just come in next time with just an identical team. It's like, do you like it? I duplicated them. But yeah, we will battle again sometime. Like I said, all this week I'm going to be playing FireRed to try and finish that up, which means that as our warm-ups and cooldowns, we'll probably be playing more champions alongside it. So you'll see more champions this week. Absolutely. Let me pick up my rewards. But like I said, I want to try to finish FireRed this week, as well as finish my building projects for Stonevania also this week. Because Stonevania is coming to an end. Season 2 is wrapping up. And it's all kind of lining up perfectly because next week, so next week is going to be the first week of June, I want to do, what did I call it? An epic gamer summer subathon, where for 7 days in a row we will kick off summer with just some fun single session games. So we're gonna do like Hello Kitty Island Adventure, we're gonna do like Fall Guys, we're gonna do again some Tomodachi Life. At the end of the week we'll do some Jackbox with you guys. And I want to see if I can get Hinata and Mystic together for one of those days next week to play Stardew Valley, to return to the farm that we started 2 years ago. And maybe we'll put together another game with them as well. But like I said, I wanna finish FireRed and finish my building projects this week, so that next week it can just be 7 days of streams. So there won't be any Pokemon episodes going up because I'll be focusing on the streams themselves. And like I said, I'm a little bit nervous anytime I set something up like that for myself, where it's like I want to stream every day of the week, just because my own energy levels are so unpredictable. I'm like, if I make a schedule and I promise that I'm gonna do 7 days in a row, there's a chance that I could wake up on day 4 and be like, I can't turn my head or sit up straight without passing out. So there's always the chance that my own body could just decide to crash in the middle of the week and I can't complete it. But I think everything's going pretty well so far. Like I said, today I had a headache that just wouldn't go away, but I'm glad that it didn't get worse. As a matter of fact, it feels a little bit better. I think the battling got it out of me a little bit, so I'm happy for that. So, like I said, I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope that my body doesn't crash in the middle of those 7 days. But soon I wanna make like an actual little cute schedule that I'll be posting, and yeah, we'll see if I can get everything done before then. And if not, if we don't finish FireRed before then, that's okay. We'll just pick it up after the week, and we'll probably have like 1 or 2 streams left to wrap it up. So I want to get to Hollow Knight. The plan is finish FireRed, finish Stonevania, and then after the 7 days of streaming, the week after that, we jump into Hollow Knight. I've been promising that since frickin' January. And things kept getting in the way. I anticipated FireRed lasting a month, but it's been 2 months. I love Hollow Knight. Yes, that seems to be the consensus from everybody else. Every time I say, oh, I want to play it, the reaction is, yes! So after our 7 days of summer streams, we will be jumping into Hollow Knight. We'll see how far I can get in that. B needs a Discord server. That is something that I've had in my mind. And I was thinking of you, Kujira, specifically, because you said that, if I recall, you said you'd be down to be a mod. Or you are a mod for Hinata, and you'd be down to be a mod elsewhere. Being your content caters to so specifically to me, it's kind of insane. Here, it's on a platter. Here you go. That'll be $50 for catering services. I would be honored. Awesome! Awesome! Because I was thinking we are getting very close to 400 subs. At the beginning of the week, while I was thinking of the summer subathon, I was like, okay, the goal of a subathon is to like hit a certain number of subs, and then you have like a reward afterwards. So I was like, okay, if we hit 400, then I'll see what I can do about opening up a Discord server. We'll give it a try. I don't know if it'll be permanent, but I'd like to open it up and see what happens. see if I like it. See if I like it or not. And if we do, Kajira, I will be asking you to help me out with moderation. Felix is scratching and stuff. So that's an idea. But I was like, okay, so that's still gonna be the 400 sub goal. But this week, oh my god, not that I've been watching the numbers or anything, but we went from like 370 to 390 within the past like 3 days. So I'm like, something hit the front page, so we might hit 400 before the subathon even starts. And if that's the case, then I'll make 450 the goal for the subathon. And maybe when we hit 500, I've been considering, like, you know, just do a song cover for fun. Make a song cover, just pick a song and sing it. I was thinking Another Day of Sun from La La Land has kind of been my my anthem after, you know, before and after stream. Sometimes I'll listen to it as my hype up song. So I'm like, I might do a cover of Another Day of Sun. The bean jar grows. Yes! I have it over here. The thing is, we left off at 225. I've been wanting to do an update video, but I keep waiting for it to hit like a 5 number. So I was gonna do an update at like 375. And then I was like, okay, tomorrow I'll make a bean jar video. We blew past 375. So I'm like, do I just wait until 400? So I keep waiting for a specific number, and then we go past the number. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait for the next one. Gonna need a bean jug at some point. That's the goal. This is the goal for down the line. And it's probably gonna take, you know, getting into the 100,000s. But it's a dream. It's a dream of mine to get one of those giant cheese puff ball containers and have that be the bean jar someday. But like I said, it's gonna take a while to get there because this is 200. This is 200. It's a very special 200. But this is a very tiny jar, and that's as much as 200 fills. So someday, it would be awesome to have a giant cheese puff ball container for the beans. And I think I'll do that once we reach the top of this, which, you know, oh my god, that would be incredible. I'm gonna write on the top in a little Sharpie how many are in there. And then move on to the next jar, because I have several jars. I'm ready. I'm ready. And with my bean garden outside, I was thinking like, okay, I'm not much of a cook. I microwave stuff. I heat stuff up in the oven, that's about it. So, but I'm growing beans outside, just for the fun of growing something. And I'm like, well, when these beans are done, what do I do with them? I don't know if I'll cook them or... Oh. And I realized that once the beans grow, I could just pop them out of their shells and I'll add those to the bean jar. So I'll have my own homegrown beans as the beans in the jar. And I think that'll be a nice little tradition to keep that going. I'm in there. Yes, yes. Get rattled. Get rattled. There we go. That'll wake you up. But yeah, like I said, once we hit 400, I will see what I can do about opening up a Discord server, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, if after a week I'm like, I don't want to talk to you, we'll just shut it down. But I think it would be fun. We've had a few people request one. I think it would be nice. Okay, but that'll be for 400. When we hit 500, I will sing Another Day of Sun. And like I said, I'm saying this stuff out loud so that I remember it. Next week, we'll be starting the summer subathon on May 31st. But that's just because that's the Sunday. And then we'll end it on Saturday. But we got a lot of work to do before then. We got a lot of work to do in the meantime. But I think that is where we're going to end this stream tonight. Well, one more thing before you end. I had a crazy battle on stream the other day and posted the shortened video of it. Might be fun to react to it. Everybody, I will tell my stream to go subscribe to Kujira over on Twitch. They make fantastic Pokemon content, and their little VTuber character is super cute. So I will send them your way. I'll give you an unofficial raid. There you go. I will send them over to you, Kujira, on Twitch. Make sure you go follow them. Go follow them. Like I said, my voice is wearing out, and I think I'm due for another ibuprofen. So I want to say thank y'all for watching stream tonight. Remember, if you're enjoying the videos or the VODs or anything else that gets put up on this channel, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a moment of my cute face or these guns. This has been the Brave at